And Syria celebrated this Monday, April 17th, the 77th anniversary of its independence from French colonialism, a date marked by more than 12 years of struggle by its government and people against Western neo-colonialism. Our correspondent in Damascus, Hisham Wanus, has more details.
The Syrians, attached to the glorious history of their ancestors, who founded the independent national state and rejected all forms of aggression and colonialism, continue today the struggle in defense of their sovereignty, independence, and territorial integrity. A battle they wage against the U.S. occupation of the country's oil and gas fields, the plundering of their energy and agricultural resources, the separatist groups supported by Washington, the terrorist gangs, and the repeated Israeli aggressions, which are among the multiple aspects of Western neocolonialism.
We are waging a real battle in defense of our independence against the Zionist enemies, against the United States and its allies. And on this glorious date, we ratify that we will keep the highest level of training and willingness to sacrifice our lives in defense of our homeland against the new Western colonialist attempts and their gross interference in our internal affairs.
The European and U.S. economic coercive measures imposed unilaterally on Syria are also part of the methods employed by the West to subdue the people of this Arab nation, a challenge that the Syrians are facing with their own resources and with the support of friendly and allied countries whose economic, humanitarian, and social contributions are helping to preserve the independence of Syria and its people.
The air and sea relief bridges have not ceased to strengthen our people's resolve with humanitarian, medical, and food assistance, which has a positive impact on improving the standard of living of all the Syrian people who are suffering the effects of the war, the blockade, and the earthquake. So we appreciate this helping hand from all the friendly countries, including the United Arab Emirates.
The fraternal peoples of Latin America are also present in this campaign in defense of the independence of Syria. The 800 Cuban international soldiers who in 1973 fought alongside their Syrian comrades against the Israeli occupation and the remains of the brave Cuban soldier Eugenio Calvo Perez, which rest in the cemetery of the Syrian martyrs, are clear examples of this assistance.
In some way, Cuba has also done its bit for the resistance of the Syrian people in the face of so much aggression and so many actions by countries that don't really want peace and tranquility for a country that needs peace and order to develop itself. Cuba was and will always be at the side of the Syrian people, both in international organizations supporting their just cause and in daily life, in development and in the ways in which we can contribute to a prosperous relationship of mutual benefit for both countries.
The enemy's defeat is inevitable, so say the Syrians on this new anniversary of their independence, who ratify their determination to follow the example of their ancestors in offering their lives in defense of their homeland.
Hisham Wanus, teleSUR, Damascus, Syria.